This is the Lake Arrowhead Woods real estate market report for August of 2025. And in these videos, we go over the major market changes for our Lake Arrowhead Woods single family market. So in the month of August, we saw some signs of recovery with home values starting to rise and change in trend. We saw 40 closings, which was a great glimpse of some momentum and more activity in the market. And we also saw inventory starting to stabilize and really hopefully start to trend downwards. So yeah, our market is in now a kind of recovery phase as interest rates have come down pretty consecutively over these past handful of months. And the average sales price in Lake Arrowhead is $1,050,000. And it just shows the recovery that our market's been through. We've had some tough times during the winter of this month and previously this year and last year especially. Providing some upward momentum to home values. Summer gave a boost in transactions, of course, pretty typical for every year. But with that many closings at good prices, the home values did go up overall. So the demand is continuing to grow as interest rates drop. Consumers are becoming more optimistic in the market, so they're starting to shop at a bigger pace, and especially sellers are hoping to sell their homes that have been waiting for a long time. We still have a large amount of inventory, so as that shrinks, as this demand starts to absorb a lot of this inventory, home values will begin to trend up even at a faster pace. So by the end of this year, we could be in a seller's market if things continue at this pace. We have 297 active listings, and again, that inventory has shrunk over these past couple months because we had a record high of, it was almost 400 listings when we got into this summer. So those are lake rights homes that are single family. So all of that inventory again causes price reductions because sellers are motivated from the slow activity. So as that inventory starts to shrink, it adds a lot of more fair demand in the market. So the seasonal trend, of course, will be a big thing. The fall and especially the winter, we get the least amount of new inventory on the market. So again, I anticipate that to continue to shrink, and it just gives our market more of a balance between buyers and sellers. In the month of August, there was 40 single-family homes sold in Lake Rights, which was the best month of 2025 so far. And really, yeah, that rush of summer demand definitely helped. And that was really coupled with the promise of lower interest rates in the future and people wanting to shop because they've been waiting for a while. We can expect that that's going to continue, especially as a lot of economic indicators are pointing towards even better market conditions in the future and in the next couple months. So everything is pointing upwards at this point. Mortgage rates for the month of August were at 6.59% on average. And as of filming this, checking just our weekly average, we're at 6.25%. So rates are coming down pretty quick. And they have predicted and announced that they will continue to lower rates for the rest of this year, and we could get a couple more rate cuts. So we're starting to see that. Buyers are still kind of on the fence. We're still in that high, mid 6% range. But as we get into the low 6% range and especially into the 5%, hopefully more and more buyers will start to enter the market that have been waiting. And that's going to absorb that inventory, turn a lot of markets into sellers markets again, and all of those distressed sellers that we've had from these past couple years will be able to move their homes. So overall, we're looking ahead. We're looking at a bright future for Lake Arrowhead Woods. Expect steady month-to-month improvements with the seasonal kind of changes of a slow fall and a winter. But again, the wind is to our sails now that interest rates are dropping. So if you're waiting to buy or sell in Lake Arrowhead, now is the time to prepare to take advantage of this next phase that we're entering into. So if you need to sell within the 6 months, now is a great time. And those people who have been trying to sell, the further in the future it looks better. So it might take some patience. But that's a wrap on our Lake Arrowhead Woods real estate market report for August. My name is Jonathan Viero with Team Lake Arrowhead, and in these videos we go over this every single month. So if you want to sign up for my newsletter, just click this link attached to this video and you can sign up to get this in your email, the report that I'm reading off of every single month. So see you guys, and happy house hunting.